Hey traders, what's going on? I hope everybody had a good trading week. And right now we're back with another weekly forecast for the Forex markets. And this week I added gold and oil for Jokum. So shout out to you, Jokum, for giving me the suggestions. But the Aussie US dollar shit's been kind of just stuck between here. You got supply right there. You got a little bit of something here. I'm not even gonna mark that out. I'd rather be looking. Sure, I marked this out last week in the last video, but I like this area here as for demand. And as for some more supply, you obviously got some right here as well. And that's kind of what I see for the Aussie US dollar. I'd rather be shorting and selling up here. I'd rather be buying down here. That doesn't mean that you can't be, looking on a 4 hour in here, finding some zones. There's a zone right there on the 4 hour. Don't really see too much. My guess is that this is going to be broken, and we're probably going to be creating an uptrend to the upside here. But that's all I see for Aussie USD. CAD Yen. So we get rid of that. CAD Yen on the daily. Still kind of in this range as well. There. Price is reacting off of that demand right there as well. This is obviously a pretty big zone. You really want to refine this. If I see a big zone like that, I might go down to the 4 hour, right? And I kind of see something there, the extreme. Another little zone here. I'll use this tool, right? So that's what I see there on the 4 hour. And you can do this every time. The only reason I'm doing this now is because, like I said, the daily level is kind of big. So that's what I see for CAD Yen. I think I can just press down. It goes to the next one, yeah. So is that right? Is that in order? Okay, Euro USD. Euro USD got some. Well, that's the real supply right here. Oh, I don't know why I drew it like that, but got some pretty decent supply right there. Obviously, it's tested. This demand, wouldn't even really call it demand, just broke. So you know what? I'm gonna draw out this extreme right there. So it's already tested off of that right there. Yeah, this would be a good spot to be looking for buys. You come on the 1 hour, look for confirmation. Price barely touched it, but there might be some demand right there. I'm always looking for confirmation in these zones, guys. By the way, I never take a full daily level. So the pound, these are the zones I had drawn out last week. So I'm not sure if this, yeah. So this would have came up here, just touched that. Actually, that should be a little higher. So yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna draw anything new on these. You have some demand right here, but ultimately the true demand's down here. I even that's not too bad because that took out this, but that didn't really take out anything. But I'm just gonna leave this chart like this because it's probably gonna be stuck in this range. Ultimately, you want to be buying and selling up in there anyways. But Euro Yen. You know what I might start doing, guys, is leaving the chart from the last weekly analysis, like leaving all my drawings out from the last analysis from last week, just to see how the zones worked out. You got some pretty nice demand right here. I like that demand for daily. As you can see, price barely touched it there. Tried. Now it's in it right there. You're looking on the 1 hour. You got some demand right there. I'm not a huge fan of it, but ultimately you want to see this broken right here. Oh, I would really like to see that broken, but you might not get that. Pound US dollar. These are the zones I had from last time. So I had this zone marked out. It was probably something like this. Came in here, reacted up there. Let's see if you got any confirmation. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'd probably be buying right there. That's not telling you guys to do that. I'm just saying I kind of like this zone. Took out this. That has not been removed yet, but Yeah, there's some nice opportunities here, I think. But wow, what a nice reaction on that level, eh? USD CAD. So this was obviously my prediction. I'm sure it was at that red candle. So it didn't come down here yet. I still think that that's gonna happen. Uh, you got some demand right here too. That's reacting off of it right now. Um, yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna leave that. Sorry about that. I'm gonna leave that like that. USD Swiss. That was broken by that wick, so I'm gonna draw that out like that. As for demand, this is the true demand. Reacted off that. I'm just gonna, well, you can draw that out. Since price broke this high here, we are now on an uptrend. That's honestly, that's all I would draw out, just like that. USD yen. So price did react off of that, looking like it's gonna break, or maybe banks are just buying here and trying to push it back up. Get some supply here. It's tested, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna draw out for now. For the USD yen, you're probably gonna have some selling up here. If price comes up here, I'm sure you'll have a little bit of a hard time breaking through that. But now for oil, Jokum wanted to go over that. I'm personally not really. I haven't been messing around with oil lately, but I will see what I see. Got some supply right here. Not a huge fan, but it is supply. And yeah, I don't think there's anything over to the left over here at all, but that's all I'm really going to be drawing out right now for oil. You got some selling right here as well. And you know what? You might even have something right in there too. But if I were to ever take that, I'd be really refining that zone. Sure, something might show up on the 4 hour. Nah, maybe the 1 hour. Nah. Last one, gold. I really like the chart on gold. I'm pretty confident gold. I definitely have a bias. This supply was broken. Kind of like that. Price reacted off that. The reason I like this is because this broke this supply. If you can see, this is the zone that pushed up and broke the supply. Now, price is using this zone to boost up. And you might say, oh, why are you drawing this like this? It's because this zone, like, that would be too small. I don't like zones that small. I mean, I don't mind them, but, and this body, or this wick touched where the distal line is, pretty much. So that's why I would draw it like that. I'm sure if you're looking for confirmation, it didn't even give it. Like, or it did, it just never, yeah, so there's the confirmation, I guess, but you never got filled. So, all good. I personally think that oil is going to be going much higher due to all the money printing in the U.S. I don't want to get into politics and all that stuff, but I just don't think things are going to be going good. I personally have investments in gold. I bought somewhere around here, I think. Um, just in GLD, and I own some GDX as well. So, but yeah, that's what I see for gold. As for supply, Jokum, because I know Jokum wanted this. Let's see where that is, right up here. I do know we're going to be running into some selling on gold, that's for sure. You're going to have some sellers here. For sure. I usually don't like to go this far when I'm doing my analysis, but until it gets there, but I'll do it anyways for you. That's what I see as far as selling goes. That's the extreme. And then if you fast forward to price, we'll see what's going on. So that was never tested. So yeah, I think it's a pretty clear path all the way up to that 1780 mark. Because let's see this. Let's look at this right here. 1 second. Look at this supply. And, you know, I would never look in there. I mean, I might look in there, but ultimately I want to be looking at the extremes. But let's just see how these reacted. Look at that. Very nicely off that. So, you know what? I'm going to keep that supply drawn. Yeah, I'm going to keep that supply drawn. I kind of like that anyways. It's a nice rally, base, drop. Took out everything here. So, yeah, I like this zone. This one, I'm just going to delete it. But, yeah, once we clear this mark, I think it's, you know, we have a clear shot all the way up to 1780. So, that's just my opinion. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you know anyone that wants to see a weekly forecast using supply and demand zones, send them this video. I'd really appreciate it. And leave a thumbs up if you've listened this far. Thanks, guys. Cheers.